Hello. So a lot of people are having trouble with mounting the encoder in the center of the motor. So I'll record a quick video and try to help you guys with that. Sorry for the camera setup and lighting or lack thereof. Not a YouTuber, don't have professional lighting or a camera for that matter. First, hole in the center of the motor housing bell thing, I don't know what it's called. I drilled a 24mm hole. It's not perfectly centered, but it doesn't matter. It's just a window for the to be able to install the encoder. Okay, after that, also 6 holes, 70 millimeters apart, diameter, 5mm diameter per hole, so you can install your steering wheel or the adapter, quick release, extension, whatever. Here, stator, you can see through it, yeah. For my model, the one I uploaded, it's all supposed to be 8mm. I have some issues drilling it, so mine is like 9 point something, almost 10. Don't worry about it, drill to 8mm and you'll be good. You want to drill a hole through. Before that, these wires, lighting, thank you. These wires should be running through here. So if you drill them, you're gonna fuck up your shit. So what you want to do is to feed these wires back through this hole, which is where they come from, so you can drill it. And I'll show you afterwards how they work, because we need to feed them back. If you have a motor, you probably know what I'm talking about, but I'll show you regardless. One more thing, let me not drop this thing. Encoder holder. This is an encoder. This mount is meant to be used with this encoder, this size. You know you cannot use a bigger one, or you probably could, but it's going to take a lot of effort, and I'm not going to model that. Feel free to do so if you want. But yeah, small encoder. Dimensions are on my printable spools if you want to check that. I may upload to Thingiverse. Again, I had to change for mine because the drilling thing I mentioned. Yours should have 8mm here. You can file a bit if you want, if you have trouble getting it into your axle, right? Encoder, I already soldered the wires to it, extended them because I'm reusing this, but yeah, soldered to encoder and hot glued it in place. So it's now one piece, and we will install later. I can link a soldering tutorial if you guys need it, if I remember. So I'm using this, which is an extension, standard 70mm apart. And here, which is a wheel side, you have more holes, if you can see, they're threaded. And you have some that are 70mm in diameter, some are 73 or 74, I think, which is another standard, which is not often used, but just make sure to get the side with the actual threads towards yourself, so you can, for some reason, you get one of those weird wheels, you can still use it easily, right? If you have any questions, leave in the comments. I'll do my best to answer all of them. Another piece we need is this. I hit my monitor while balancing the camera. This, which is a centering piece, it's basically where the magnet carrier screws into. So yeah, there's that. And the last printed piece you need is this, which is a magnet carrier holder, whatever. Don't mind, I was swapping colors. But yeah, 3 holes, and if you notice here we also have 3 smaller holes. I don't see if you don't know if you can see detail lighting. Yeah, you can see it a bit there. So yeah, screws into here, and you can see I already have my magnet in there. Should go press fit. It's a 6mm diameter. Make sure my encoder came with a magnet, but if you're buying magnets separately, make sure to buy a diametrically magnetized magnet. Otherwise, you're gonna need to figure out different mounting to mount your magnet, like sideways. A lot of effort. Buy the correct one if you need. So yeah, I'll start assembly and I'll get back when I have progress. Right, good. So what I did for now, I took that little disc piece, the black one with the hole in the middle, and I sandwiched, not sure if you can see it, it's sandwiched between the spacer, the spacer and the housing. So it's here. So I have it there in the middle. I don't know if you can see it, trust me, it's here. Bolts from the inside to the outside, then, you know, washer, nut. Screw it very tight so it doesn't come off. No, there's no flex. I can't flex this. Yeah, the printed piece goes in like kind of like a huge washer here to secure the magnet carrier thing, right? So now what I have to do is insert this thing here. Do not insert the stator before screwing that in, otherwise gonna have to take it off again. Also, it's easier to feed the wires through before installing it. So like I said before, like I said we do, easier if you bend the wire like a U shape, so it kind of follows it. It's kind of annoying to do this, but it has to be done. So feed the wires through. I will do it with all three and I will be back. Alright, fed the wires through. First time I did it, I swear it was easier than this one. I know, for some reason this was way more annoying, but you do it. Use some pliers to help you push or pull it through. Just be careful not to cut it. I use this one, but don't use some non-cutting plier things. Now insert the stator into the bell housing. Be careful with your fingers, because get your fingers in the way, it will hurt. Okay, so there she goes. Now we're here. I forgot to mention I inserted a bearing in. I'm not going to remove this to show you, sorry. Press the bearing in, careful not to damage it. Now here, the lighting is awful. Here you can see the axle there, and it has a hole in it where we will insert our encoder holder piece. So I will put it in place and I will be back because I cannot do this one-handed. Alright, so update. Fed the wires through. Turns out I couldn't feed the encoder wires. I wrapped in some tape so I could pass them as one. They wouldn't feed through the axle with the in there. So what I did, I removed this three, fed the encoder wires, and then fed this three back through. Okay. Now I will, where is the back plate? The back lid of the motor. I'll grab it. And, well, not going to show it, simple. Put the back lid thing right here. 6 bolts, you know how it goes. Alright, so I put the back lid, like I said I would. And let me pause this thing. And put the magnet holder there. Use 3 small plastic / wood screws. The one that cuts its own thread. and yeah, the magnet is secured in place. Now it's just a matter of connecting the 3 phase wires to the wheel drive, and same for the, I think it's 5, yeah, 5 encoder wires, and should be good to go. So that's how you use this encoder mounting situation. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, I'll also leave again the link for all this printed parts on the video description. Let me know if I forget it, but I will put it there.